exploring minimal intervention, a conservation and preservation perspective.
Welcome to the Universal Principles Podcast. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of minimal intervention. It's all about doing just enough to protect something valuable without causing harm. What does this look like within conservation and preservation?
Thanks for having me. In conservation and preservation, minimal intervention is a core principle. It means we aim to stabilize and preserve cultural heritage, artworks, or historical sites by doing the least amount necessary. It's about sustainability and reversibility. We don't want our actions today to cause problems tomorrow.
Sustainability and reversibility, I like that. But what's the higher concept driving all of this? What are we really trying to achieve?
The higher concept is about ensuring the long-term survival of these treasures for future generations. It's about respect for the object's history and inherent value. Every intervention carries a risk, so we minimize that risk by doing only what's essential.
That makes sense. Could you walk us through a concrete example of minimal intervention in action?
Absolutely. A classic example is the repair of ceramics. Instead of using strong, irreversible adhesives, conservators opt for reversible ones. This allows future conservators to undo the repair if needed, without damaging the original ceramic pieces. It's about leaving options open.
So it's like first do no harm, but for historical objects. Got it. What's another example?
Another great example is in painting conservation. Overcleaning a painting can remove layers of original paint or patina, which provides valuable information about its history and the artist's technique. Minimal intervention dictates cleaning only what's necessary to reveal the artwork, preserving as much of the original surface as possible.
Interesting. It sounds like restraint is key. Now, this is universal principles. So how does minimal intervention show up in other fields?
Well, consider forensic archaeology. They adhere to minimum intervention too. When excavating a crime scene, they meticulously document every detail before disturbing anything. They only remove what is crucial for the investigation, preserving the context for future analysis. It's the same respect for the original state, just in a different setting.
That's a great connection. So what are some practical tips for applying minimal intervention in our own lives, even if we're not conservators?
First, always ask yourself if an intervention is truly necessary. Second, research and choose the least invasive method. And third, document your actions so others understand what you did and why. Think before you act.
Great advice. It's all about thoughtful action and preserving value. Any final thoughts for our listeners?
Remember, whether it's an antique vase or a complex relationship, sometimes the best approach is to do less. Appreciate the inherent value and don't rush to fix things that might not need fixing.
Fantastic insights. Thanks for joining us on Universal Principles. We'll be back next week with another fascinating principle to explore. Until then, think minimal.